Hey, it's Leah, and welcome to Dark Mystics. Today we are going to discuss or talk about blocks for December. This is my third attempt trying to record your video for this month. Anyway, if you're new to my channel, I'm Leah. I read numbers, colors, talk to spirits. Sometimes I remix words, but I don't dress up lies. So what we have going on, because now this is the third video, we'll call them pre-shuffle cards, right? So the first block or the first message comes in the form of our fourth house. Fourth house. Fourth house. It says your home and the root of your being. So this is pertaining to your home and anything that surrounds your home, including you, your children, your significant other. Something is going on within a home situation. Here you have a home and you have an adult hand and a child's hand. Hand represent actions, right? Actions either within a home or outside of a home situation, right? Clarifying the block and the healing that needs to occur. Your healing you receive says discover your life purpose. Discover your life purpose, right? And it comes in as the number 2. Doorway, gateway, thresholds, right? Communication factors of conversating and debating. Opportunity, missed opportunity, or the connecting factors of 2. Here we have a masculine and 2 feminine energies. One is here, feminine, wounded, and one is here, feminine, wounded. But this feminine is not seen. See? So in this situation, what is going on within a home situation? We have a masculine, right, playing an instrument. And I've told you many months ago, anytime you start seeing instruments and musics and sounds, to be careful, because we have a masculine here playing the violin to keep the attention of the present feminine energy. You see, when you speak of musical instruments, this is someone who will tell you anything. They will whisper sweet nothings in your ear. They will tell you lies to keep you sidetracked or to keep your attention on them. Be careful. Here, the feminine energy wears a red dress. Red represents blood, love, or defeat. And the defeat comes in the form of love because we have a masculine and a feminine energy. This is a relationship. Whether it is a husband, a wife, a longtime girlfriend, a longtime boyfriend, right? And here the masculine wears white and brown. The white talks about the purity and the clarity of the brown. The brown talks about what will be accepted, what will be rejected, or what is being blocked or who is being blocked, right? So what is going on? A masculine energy here is playing the violin here to keep the focus of the present or the feminine within a home situation, or to keep the feminine blocked from knowing about another feminine energy. What makes a person masculine? What makes a person feminine? The masculine is masculine in these times because the masculine knows what the masculine is doing. And right now, the masculine is juggling 2 feminine energies. What makes a feminine energy? Someone who is wounded. A wounding could be the lack of knowledge that this feminine has about this feminine, and about this feminine lack of knowledge about this feminine, or This feminine could know about this feminine. This feminine may not know about this feminine, but this feminine chooses to play in second position. That's a wounding. Anytime you decide to take the back and not take the forefront, or there is someone there blocking you from being in the forefront because they already have somebody in the forefront, that would wound you. When you accept to be a side piece, or you accept being in a third party situation, you are now wounded. See? So be careful in these times, right? Because see, the focus is so on the masculine that this feminine doesn't even know that this feminine is wounded, right? So this could be a wife and a husband and a wife, a girlfriend, a boyfriend, a girlfriend. See? It doesn't matter. All roles flip. And the third party, right? Coming in like ghostly, like unknown, unseen, wounding as well. It could be either sex. It can be either flip-flop. It doesn't matter. But the masculine has the upper hand at this time. So clarifying your discovery of your life purpose, we have the creation of obedience. Once again, another feminine energy with a red dress on, except now the feminine here that's in the present position has went from sitting to standing. See that? Coming in as a 3 that represents the creation. The creation of what? Balancing the logic, even though you may not see the facts, or you may not see that you're wounded, feminine energy. See that? But now you are standing up. The 3 with the 2 makes the 5. What is the 5? The changes. Some of you that are in this situation, you may start having some type of whims, or you may start having a feelings. Yeah, some type of feeling. Sometimes I hear woman's intuition. Someone knows something is off. Someone knows something isn't right. Here in this time, a lot of you are going to start finding lipsticks, lip gloss, bras, panties, boxers that do not belong to you. You are going to have physical evidence that another one man or man has been on the premises. I'm telling you. What is going to occur? Someone is going to leave, coming in as a 2. And they show us a feminine energy along a journey. And where is this feminine energy heading? Home. See that? Home. They're going towards their home. And a lot may walk in on this third party situation and make the discovery. But what lets us know, or what is the indication that someone is leaving? Because this feminine has a suitcase and bags packed and ready to go. And some type of communication is going to be received and understood here, because this feminine energy has a blue light. Let me show you. Right there on her back. That's blue. And when you speak of blue, blue could represent throat chakra, communication. Blue also talks about factors of being cool, calm, and collective. Where a person, you know what, Leah? I just had this feeling, and one day I got off from work early, and I didn't tell my partner, or I didn't tell my significant other, and I just popped up home maybe to surprise them for lunch, and they were already having lunch with somebody else. So instead of arguing and fighting, I just decided to leave, take the children, pack my bags, and just leave. Something is going to be discovered here. And because there's so many indication of people, a lot of you you're literally going to run into these people. Clarifying your fourth house. We receive a time of rebirth out of no happiness, not being happy. So this is the rebirth coming in where there's no substance. Substance represents the Nine of Cups. And rebirth represents a transformation. Transformation coming in. Clarifying the transformation out of a time of no happiness, right? Or some of you may feel empty. Some of you may feel depressed. They tell us a balance is going to come. Six of coin. See that? Six of coin. Clarifying your fourth house. But don't get it twisted where it says balance, because the six of coins also represents the equal give and take. I give the physical body 3 coins, and I go give the other 3 coins to my other lover. Be careful. And then they tell us who is the one that is going to give the 6 of coins? The masculine energy, the emperor, the father. See that? The masculine energy is going to figure out a way to make a balance occur, or a balance happy, where they are going to try to figure out how to bring down or calm down a situation where happiness was no longer there. They're going to try to figure out a way, how do I reconstruct or create a rebirth, or how do I create a way out of a situation that is no longer fulfilling or no longer needed. Be careful. And it's all on the emperor. See that? Be careful. So they're telling us the creation of being obedient is here. So let's look and see what must be done in this time of being obedient. Yeah. Spirit for all to see, hear, know, and understand. In the situation of this third party, or the discovery of what is going on within a home situation. What is obedient? Why is it here? On top of your obedience. On top of your obedience. You receive the 2 of swords. You receive the wheel of fortune. You receive a hermit. The hermit. And you receive the 3 of cups. Now, let me tell you who I see. Water signs are here. So if you are dealing with a water sign, pay attention. Earth sign is here. So if you are earth or dealing with earth, pay attention. Air signs are here. If you are dealing with an air sign, or if you are an air sign, pay attention. The only sign I do not see at this time is fire. And that would be Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. But that doesn't mean that you're obsolete, because the person that you are dealing with could be a fire sign, but have a real airy chart, or a real earthy chart, or a real watery chart. So all signs are present. Be careful. So it tells us what? Be obedient to what? Be obedient to the indecision, right? Why must you be obedient to the indecision? Because this dog represents friend or enemy. Someone is talking to you and confusing you. That's why the gray is everywhere. Gray represents confusion. Here you are dressed in your purple that represents power or the empowerment, but you are wounded feminine energy because you do not know your power, because you allow people to fill your head up with confusion. See that? But they tell us times are changing. A change is going to come. Wheel of Fortune, Wheel of Fortune, and Wheel of Fortune, right? Destined changes is going to lead you away from a time of confusion. It's going to lead you away from these people who apply your confusion. See that? They're going to lead you away. And when they take you away, what are you going to do? You are going to journey alone. You are going to search for wisdom and clarity. You are going to find your way. You are going to find your way. Two majors back to back. And your new journey is either going to lead you towards the discovery of a third party, but because this is not reverse, this is not the third party. There are 3 cups in the air. It is the creation of a celebration or the creation of happier times. When you speak of the hermit is someone who travels by fire. What is the fire? Fire talks about the creation, the manifestation, or the destruction of. See that? So you are literally going to be led in the times of illumination of celebration. What is going to change for you at this time? That's why I say you had 2 majors. Your mental. You're going to come out of your head, swords, and go through a transformation or rebirth of changes towards your feelings, cups. Your feelings. Stay tuned in. I'm telling you now. Stay tuned in. That's what's going on. And remember, for all of those who are having a very Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, for those who celebrate, a balance must be maintained at all times. So for your very Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's, someone is going through hell on Christmas and New Year's. That is the yin, that is the yang. Everybody doesn't have a very Merry Christmas. The collaboration of happiness comes out. 3 of coins towards a 9 of cups and jumps on top of an energy deck. What? The magician in the mirror, represented by the 8. What is the 8? Calling for a spirit to a person or a situation. Time to manifest and create your happiness. Time to manifest and create all things working out with all people. All things solid in all people for your 9 of cups happiness. See that? Message is coming. So, for where there may be proposals in these times, there are going to be divorces and separations. For all the coming together of families and family members, there's going to be a rip in a lot of families. And when somebody discovers who knows what, or sees who knows what, this literally is going to be a time they'll never forget. The grounding. The grounding of the double. The double is also a major arcana in this deck. And the double represents the creation of discernment. Use your head. Open your eyes. I'm telling you. Your next message comes in the form of Venus. Don't forget, I had already made a video and all these cards literally plopped out, but the video stopped. Venus. Venus says the part of you that desires beauty, success, and indulgences of valuables. Clarifying your Venus, a home situation. Coming in as an 8. Spiritual rebirths and rejuvenations, also known as a transformation. Calling for a spirit to a person or a situation. Venus. A lot of us know Venus as the planet of love, correct? But some type of discovery is going to be made here. Insight. Let's get some insights. Because it's like the first runs into the second. First runs into the second message. Spirit for Venus and a home situation for all to see, hear, feel, and understand. What is the insight for December for Venus and home? Dang. Towards the door, on the ground. Towards the door. Oh, and on the ground, the grounding of forbidden. Wow, forbidden. Be careful, please. Forbidden. Here, forbidden comes in as a 9. What is the 9? The divine's calling for your attention. See that? To a person. Home. That's a home situation. And a situation. Planet of love. Be careful. And then Venus in home comes in wounded, wounded. Something is a secret. Something is hidden. Right? Something is a secret. Something is hidden. All together, it represents the 8. A transformation. A transformation surrounding Venus. Let me show you. A transformation surrounding Venus. A transformation. The 8 with the 9 makes the 8. A transformation surrounding Venus. So, let's see what needs to be surrendered, released, and accepted for this forbidden. Someone is holding a secret. Someone does not want you to know. Someone is going to find a door or a window of opportunity. Something inside, some of you are going to tell you, don't do it. And some of you are going to do it. And when you do it, you are going to find out the truth. You are going to find out secrets. Spirit for all to see, feel, hear, and know what needs to be surrendered, released, or accepted for forbidden. Be careful. A balance must be maintained. A balance must be maintained directly over your forbidden. You receive surrender to the magic of who you are. To what? Open that door. Coming in wounded. Some of you don't even see your power, your magic. It says we all have magic in us, and we do. Magic is energy, even in the mundane aspects of life. Remember that you are a magical being with a uniqueness and worth that comes from just being you. And what? And worth that comes from just being you. A lot of you are going to get that feeling, I can't, I shouldn't, I'm not going to do, I can't, I don't think so. Take it. You're gonna discover some things. Here in home, someone comes in wounded. And then the thing about it is, this person is like a wounded, calm person because the feminine energy wears the blue. Here, a feminine energy discovers a letter. A letter, and from her hand that represents action is a green amulet. Green represents risk, movement forward, the green light. Yeah. Someone is going to discover some type of communication. First message, someone is going to discover the person was there, has been there. Now some of you are going to discover a message. And then when you speak message comes in the form of a text, a picture, an email, or a phone call. Or a letter that comes in the mail. Some of you are getting ready to discover something on these significant others. And then it's funny because she's reading the letter, the wounded energy. But the same nightstand drawer she opens, what is that on top of the nightstand drawer? A rat. What are rats? Rats. I hear some of you saying snitches. No. Rats represent dirty, filthy, scavengers, rats. They also scurry off and hide. They come steal or take what they're gonna take, and then they hide, right? Be careful. Some type of communication is coming through. So let's go. Spirit, and this is within a home. It's all about a home situation. Home situation. Whether that letter or the communication be about another person desiring your other half or your partner. The message could also be about someone telling your partner or your other half or your spouse or your partner how beautiful they are to them. They could also tell them how they want to indulge in them. And you know what that means. Sleep with them, lay with them. These messages popping, baby. Or it could also be a message of how a person how valuable a person sees your spouse or your partner, you know, how much value, how much worth they see in them. See? Right here. Clarifying your home and your Venus self-desires. Someone is going to be telling your other half how much they desire them. Venus says the part of you that desires beauty, success, indulgence, and valuables. Desires is here. Self-desires. Someone could literally come in here and be selfish. You think I care about your wife? You think I care about your girlfriend? You think I care about your husband? You think I care about your boyfriend? I want you for myself. And whatever I got to do to get you, that's what I'm going to do. Be careful. The mother comes here. The mother is also the empress. And the empress at this time is the person who is going to either be in a third party, or this is going to be the one who offers conflict. And for some of you, this is the one who is pregnant. Towards the warrior of water. The warrior of water represents the Knight of Cups. Who is the Knight of Cups? Someone who plays with emotions. Knights also represent the playboys, play bunnies. Someone who moves and shakes, comes and goes as they please. Be careful. And then they tell us what? King of air towards the Queen of swords. Someone who is wounded in their mental. Be careful. So they tell us the empress towards the king, the Knight of Cups. See that? The empress, the one who offers conflict, confrontation, could be pregnant. And this can be a man or a woman. So if it's a man, some of you who you have gotten pregnant by, and that is not your partner or your spouse. Towards the Knight of Cups, the player of emotions, the player of love, towards someone who is mentally wounded. They don't even see it, because even here, the back is to them. See that? Be careful. And then they tell us what? Because one more card came out about forbidden. In limbo. Your victory is in limbo. Look at that. Victory in limbo across the door of forbidden. Some of you are going to stay stuck and not take the initiative or the authority to find out, to know. And some of you who will, you want to know and you find out, you are going to have your victory. So let's look at the Queen of Swords. What is keeping you wounded? Who's here? Air sign. Cups. Wands. Wands is fire. Air is swords. Cups is water. What comes out? Why are you mentally wounded? Because you don't know about the lovers. See that? Clarify the lovers. Over the mother and the Knight of Cups or the Warrior of Water. Over them, clarifying them. Someone who is ready for a new opportunity or a new journey in love. Right? Ace of Staff, Ace of Cups, but attachment blocks them. Who is the attachment? Who is the attachment? The Empress or the Mother. See that? Ready for what? Ready for a new journey. But guess what? They hit block after block because I want to go, but my attachments block me. And now mentally, Eight of Swords stuck on this. How am I going to tell my wife I got somebody else pregnant? How am I going to tell my girlfriend I got somebody pregnant? How am I going to tell my husband that I'm pregnant from another person? How am I going to tell my boyfriend? How? I don't know. See that? Underneath the deck, communication. Eight of Staff of action. Communication of action is being taken. And divine changes is coming into play to create changes and tear down anything that is faulty, anything that is causing a weakness in the foundation or the stability of a partnership. Goodbye. Anything that has caused a heartbreak cannot stand. Tower, Three of Swords, and it will end or it will fall. Goodbye. Because someone here is going to be hoping, wishing, praying for the end to come. Be careful. And then they say choices, options, desires. Someone chooses. Seven of Cups. Right. A new opportunity of a journey. See that? Ace of Staff. That is going to lead them to their celebration of illumination of happiness. Three of Cups. The cups are in the air. And then they tell us justice will be served towards a new beginning. Fool. Instability or in a relationship factor. Even though someone may try to stop them. See that dog? That's the person who they're leaving going to come in and try to stop them. And then they tell us a new person is coming in. Who's going to come in? Someone with major feelings or major love. So this person, when they get out of this old relationship, when they discover what is going on within a home or what has went on behind their back or under their nose, and they leave an old situation, they're going to turn right on around and bump into a new person. And this person who they bump into faces stability because they're going towards stability. A person who journeys, right, a new beginning, the new journey in love towards stability, towards the King of Cups, who faces stability. Four Wands. One more. What is being pushed forward? What is being pushed on top of the deck? The moon is a major factor here. Moon represent the unseen, the unknown, or the spiritual realm confirmation. One more. King of Coins. Someone who is solidly grounded towards the unseen, the unknown. This could be someone who is getting spiritual guidance, like watching these readings. This could also be someone who has a spiritual advisor. This would also be someone who is spiritually grown, like they're able to follow the feelings, hear the voices, feel the nudges, accept the nudges, like the yeah. And look where the moon is gonna lead them. The sun, ultimate success, absolute abundance, fulfillment, happiness. Man, listen, do what you got to do. Do what you got to do. Don't say, because the person who was the cheater in the situation, they're going to try to come back. They're going to try to come back. And they're going to try to continue to tell you, oh, that was from 20 years ago. I just never put up that. I don't know why I had it out. Don't listen to that. Because you're dealing with the Knight of Cups, a player of feelings or a player of love. Be careful. A lot of you have put in time and invested these seeds and these babies with these people. Sometimes you got to go through a little things to get better, have better, man. I'm telling you. Listen, I'm Leah. Get ready to tune in to our first TTOD. That is talks tarot over drinks. We're getting ready to have that. It's a vote out about what you would like to talk about, and our hot topic at this time that we're going to be talking about is witchcraft, because a lot of people want to know, and I am going to break down some facts and give you some information about witchcraft and why they would like for you to stay away from it. But I'm going to give you straight facts. We're going to talk about whatever comes to mind. What you drink is your business, because I'm going to be sipping on me a little something. We are currently voting on the date. It is between December 20th and December 27th. And right now, December 20th is winning. So, you need to go look at the current situations at Enlightened Mystics Essentials. Capricorn is up. Scorpio is up. Sagittarius is up. Libra is up. And Leo, Libra, Capricorn, Scorpio, Sagittarius. I think that's it. Cap, Libra, Leo, Scorpio, Sagittarius. I don't know. It's like 5 or 6 signs already up. Go over there and look. Anybody who needs to book a reading with me, enlightenmystic.org. Anybody who would like to get someone a gift for the holidays and not sure what to get, at enlightenmystic.org, there are gift certificates. And I think, did I mention I was going to be giving away prizes at our first TTOD? It's going to be a Friday evening, East Coast. That's where I'm at. That's sort of be Eastern time. Outside of that, man, I love you guys. Thank you for supporting me. If you have not subscribed, subscribe. You can like, comment, and share. I reply back to all comments. Yeah, I read and I reply back. Anybody who needs to talk to me, you can email me, you can call me, you can text me. I'll respond back. And outside of that, I love you guys. Thanks for supporting me. When the opportunity comes, I know it may be hard for a lot of you, depending on how long you've been tethered into these people. But for a person who does things behind your back and takes sneaky actions, at the end of the day, you have to ask yourself, did this person really love me, or does this person really have love for me? Listen, Leah love you. And I expect my love back. So until I see you guys next time, work it out, figure it out, take care, and everything is going to be A-okay.